Hey my friends, welcome back to Rosie's Creative Wings. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about glue, especially a glue that I found that may be an alternative to the glitter glue that we use. So um, you know that most of us that work with paper, um, doing junk journals, putting embellishments together, um, we usually use glitter glue because it's a good glue. So I have it. I've bought it more than once. This is it right here, and this is the small container. But I like this glue. It's a good glue, but it's expensive. So um, I bought this one. I don't know how long ago. Probably about 8, 9 months ago. Probably a year. Because I do use a ton of different glues. I don't just use this one. So, but as you can see, I put a different top on this one because for some reason every time I buy the glitter glue, my little part here, it gets clogged, and I find myself pressing this really hard to get the glue out. So I actually have it here in this little container here in hot water, trying to see if I can clean it and get the gook out. But I have these tops that I use in these bottles. They're awesome. They happen to fit in these, and so I just switched it for now. I'll probably leave it permanent depending on how the cleaning on the top goes, but yeah, so the glitter glue is a good glue, but it's expensive. So I was looking for an alternative glue for this one that costs less. I mean, I want a glue that works as good as this one, but that costs less because every time I go to look for glitter glue, I think this set cost me like $24, which is expensive. So I found this glue on Amazon, TSSArt Precision Craft Glue. This is what it looks like. It also comes with the nibs. It came with this on top of it like that in the box. This is the box right here. So it comes with this here. This is the original cover that it came with. And this is the part. I'm just going to remove this. It comes like this, which you actually do not have to use the tip if you don't want to. It comes just like this. It comes with 3 different position tips. It comes with the safety pins. I mean, not safety pins, the stainless steel pins that I guess they provide them so you can cover the tip. Brings a lot too. And then it comes with 3 different tips, from smaller to bigger, but they're all small. But of course, you can look at them from thicker to thinner. So I think I have the medium one. And this glue was $8.99. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try it, because I do that a lot. I tend to just buy things that are not super popular or that just came out. I tend to try them out, give it a chance and see. And so far I really like this glue. I feel like I've done a few little projects here and there, like doing pockets and stuff like that, and I've glued it down and it's really good. So I feel like this could be an alternative for me as far as the glitter glue. $8.99, you can't go wrong. It comes with the little tips and everything. And then I also saw another one from this brand, this one right here, and this was the PVA glue. Here's the box. And so this one did not come with the tips. This one just came with a regular top, and this top here is from one of these bottles, which I'm so thrilled that they fit. So I'm going to be leaving this one on, and this one is a PVA glue. So the PVA glue dries, it doesn't dry fast, and it's meant like to bind books and things like that. That projects that the glue is not going to dry fast. So I said, you know what? I don't really need this because I have a lot of PVA glue. I have this one here that came in a set of 3, and it's the brand Marte. But I said, you know what? I'm going to try it and see. So yeah, so I decided to try this one as an alternative to this one. So of course this is full, so I'm going to finish up the glitter glue. And I'm going to just continue with this one. So I wanted to bring this up to you so that you can try it out. I mean, you're going to save a lot of money. So by me buying this, I'm saving already $12. I mean, and this, I mean, as far as paper, I see that it's perfect and it does the same thing as the glitter glue. So I'm just bringing it to you guys. So anyone who loves glitter glue, give this one a try. See if you like it. If you don't like it, then you go back to the glitter glue. But this is like, I feel like for me is an alternative. Now I'm looking for an alternative to the Fabric-tac glue because I bought another one because my other one is halfway. And these are expensive. They're $15. I had to spend $15 on this glue, but this glue is awesome for so many projects, and it holds a lot of things down that are harder, you know, or thicker, or whatever the issue may be. These are very good glue, but they know it, so they put a higher price on it because it's popular. Everybody buys it, especially the crafting community, and so I'm looking for an alternative on this one, and I'm gonna find it cheaper. Also, I don't know if you guys remember the what was it? Glossy accents. You remember glossy accents? When I first started crafting, I used to love that glue, and since I was working on boxes, I used to always buy the glossy accents to make my things look like it's glass, and I just do love that glue. But for a little bottle like this, I used to spend like $6. And so every time I wasted, I had to get another glossy accent, another $6. By that time, when I was crafting and doing my art, of course, I was new to everything. And so I was spending a lot of money on this glue. So what I decided to do was find an alternative, which I usually try to do. So I found this one here called Sun and Moon Craft. And it says Scrabble and Glass Glaze. So this is exactly the same as Glossy Accents. I think this cost me, I don't remember, $5, $6 possibly. And I put number 2 on here because this was my second one. And this is exactly the same as Glossy Accents, but it was a bigger bottle. And so I was happy to find it, and this is what I was using instead of the Glossy Accents. And then what I would do, I was transfer it into a little bottle like this. This is it right here. I still use it. I still love that glue. So, but I kept using it so much that I kept running out, and I was like, let me see if I can find it in a bigger bottle that I can just buy by bulk and not spend so much money. Because this is a 4 ounce, and so I started researching, and another word for this type of glue is lacquer glue. So I started looking into that term, and I found this one here. So this is exactly the same thing as the Glossy Accents glue, and it has a ton. This is a 18 ounce. It's exactly the same. I want to see if I could just pour out a little bit so you can see. Look at this piece of paper here. See that? It's exactly the same as the Glossy Accent. And then let me try this one here. They're exactly the same. So see that? Exactly the same. I don't know how much this one cost me. I want to say that this cost me 18 to $20. But you know what? I've had this for so long, and I have to go back to this company to see if they still have it. It just says 3D lacquer, crystal lacquer. Let me see. I don't even see the company name. 3D crystal lacquer. I guess if you put that in, you can find it. I did buy this a super long time ago, so I don't know if the price went up. Oh, it says here Sakura Hobby Craft. I'm gonna bring it up so you can see it, just in case you're interested. Sakura Happy Craft. That may be it. But yeah, that's what I did. I found an alternative. I found these, and I don't have to buy the glossy accents anymore. That are gonna cost me an arm and a leg every time I buy a little bottle like this. That's not happening. So, that's what I did for that. And then also I started making my own glue. So you know that for some projects, some textures do not work for me. It depends on the texture. Like I love Mod Podge, which I have right here, but Mod Podge to me, it says matte. I always feel like it has a slight gloss to it, and I feel like it's thick. I feel like it's a thick glue when you're collaging or when you're doing mixed media. If you need to glue down your art and you need to layer it with another piece of paper, I think the Mod Podge makes it really, really thick. And also, you cannot write or anything on your art when you do use Mod Podge. At least in my experience, I've had that experience a lot of times. And so, although I like it for certain projects, I don't use it for everything. So I bought this. I have two of these actually. This one is the new one. I haven't used it. I also have the one for the fabric, which I should be using for my journals. Water-based sealer. This one is really thick. It doesn't even move. It's so thick, but it's meant for fabrics. And then there's this one here, the hard coat, that makes your projects. If you want something stiff and hard, this one is the one to use for that. So I bought. I have two of these. I'd had three, but I'm down to two. And then I bought just one of the fabric one to try it out. And I totally forgot I have this one, so I'm gonna leave this one where I can see it, because I can definitely glue down some fabric for my journals with that. And then I have this one that helps your projects become like a hard coat. So that's that. And then I also have my Mod Podge that I use sometimes for my collaging. I do use Mod Podge, but I do add other glues to my glue. I will probably mix it in with some type of this glue or Elmer's glue or even tacky glue. So that is what I do. I'll probably use like 2 more different glues, and not a lot. I'll just like squeeze, and then I'll add some alcohol, and of course a little bit of water. Yeah, that is what I do. So I do buy tons of glues because I like to mix in glues for different things. Like I have this one here that I found in, where did I find this one? I don't remember. Is this a little birdie that I found this in? I don't remember where I got this one, but I think there was a sale and I bought like 3 of them. This one is called Sticky Wicked Glue Factory. No run. But I do use this one to mix in with other glues. And then of course I have Elmer's Extreme. I have the clear tacky glue, which I haven't used in a long time. And I have, of course, the regular tacky glue. I have this PVA, which is really good. So yeah, I'm obsessed with glues. I always buying different types of glues to test them out and just to have them. I also have a gallon of Elmer's glue that I use when I'm gonna do my own gesso or when I'm gonna do my own modeling paste. So here is a modeling paste that I made. So I didn't want to buy it because they're very expensive, and on top of that, some of the modeling paste I don't like the texture. I feel like the texture is not for me. So I made this one, and for this one I used baby powder. What else did I use? Of course, baby powder. You have to use glue, and the paint. So you're gonna use white paint, glue, the baby powder, or you can use plaster Paris, or some people use baking soda, which I don't know. And then you can also you put a little bit of water too. So you're gonna do it, and you're gonna mix it in and create the texture that you want. So that is what I do. I prefer to make my own Mod Podge. I'm sorry, my own modeling paste. And this one is pretty good, guys. Look. See? This one so far, and I'm running low, so I have to make another one. Look. See? It's exactly the texture that I like. It takes long to cool down. And this one dries pretty quick. So as far as the gesso, I did buy like a set of 3. It was on sale, 3 for a certain amount, so I took advantage and I bought that. But I've done my own gesso. And then I have my True Flow acrylic matte medium, which is it's a more liquidy glue. This is the one I use a lot for collaging too. If you guys see this one is called Zach's True Flow. And this is it right here. It's halfway through. But it's a glue that it's matte. It doesn't shine, which I like. And it's more liquidy. And you can definitely use it with mixed media. So as far as this one, as far as the Mod Podge, I don't feel like I can use it with when I do my projects and when I'm layering things and when I want to like write something, or even sometimes when you throw the paint over it, it kind of like slides through the glue. This one won't do that. This one would put your pieces down, and if you're going to add any medium like paint or inks, it's going to grab it. It's going to take it really well. So the matte mediums are good. So I tried to get, of course, these type of glues come in all brands. They Golden, there is the liquitex, which I had before, but those are the most expensive brands. But there's tons of brands out there that you can buy. So I'm always looking for names that are on. This one I didn't know anything about it. Names that are unknown. For the price, it was a good price. So I said, this is a 32 ounce. And that's another thing that I'm always looking for, inexpensive. Let's say if the matte medium for liquitex costs $14, I'm always trying to find something that's $8 or $9 or $7. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes you know, it's hit or miss. You got to take your chances. Sometimes you don't want to buy something that's not expensive because you think it's not going to work or it's not as good. But you'll be surprised. You can take the chance, find something that is going to work equally to that expensive glue. So I bought this one. I like this one. I think I'm going to keep buying it. I mean, I still have a lot to go. But as I know myself, I'll probably keep looking for different types of adhesives and stuff like that that cost less money, but that do the same job as these expensive ones. So, yeah. So that is what I wanted to come and show you. I also get these too. And I grabbed them. The school ones. This one I've used in my last project for my junky art journal, and it was okay. And it's halfway done already. It came with this little glue here, which I haven't used. But I tend to do that too because I can use these glues for mixing too. And my daughter needs glue, she'll go for these or whichever one she knows. She can take whatever she wants. But I tried this one too because the Aleene's tacky glue. I don't know how tacky it is. I mean, it did work for my papers, so yeah. So my next goal is this one. I'm looking for an alternative to this one. And once I do, I'm gonna bring it to you guys. You guys can save money because this is ridiculous. $15 is a lot of money for making a glue, especially if you're gonna buy a lot. And I bought that glue so many times, as I know you guys have too. So that is my goal, to find things that are less expensive but have quality and work as well as these products that are brand name and are super expensive. So yeah, my guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to bring this information to you about the glitter glue. Check it out, see if you like it. $8.99. I hope they don't bring up the price. This is PVA, also $8.99. Look at the difference. But I understand why this one would be the same as this one, because this is a different type of glue. It's not PVA. This one is more for crafting and things like that. So, but $8.99 is $9, so it's a lot less than the glitter glue, and probably as good. I already used it for a few pieces, and those pieces do not budge. They still wear the glue. I left it there to the next day. I try to tear it apart, and it's good. So, I mean, you won't know until you try it. The brand is TSSArt. And what I like is that it comes with the precision tip and everything. So these are the boxes, just in case. This one is the craft glue, and this one is the PVA glue. Super cool. So yeah, guys, that is what I wanted to bring to you guys. I wanted to share that with you, so you guys can also save money. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope this video helped in some way, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and God bless.